Hi guys, welcome to my channel Roots and Shoots. Students, this is a card making video for you guys so you can sell your cards when you sell your cards. So this is a perfect video for anyone who is beginners. I'm going to make it short. I'm going to make it as simple as possible. I'm also going to put on my channel different stages just in case you miss out. And different textures, different ways I make my cards look interesting. And I'll make this quickly and, well, not quickly, but like simple and not so long-winded. Also, the brilliant thing of being on video is you can go back and forwards, bits you've missed out, and you can also shut me up when I'm babbling on. Anyway, guys, so let me just get out some bits and pieces. You probably already prepared this. Things I use for my cards is PVA glue or glue stick or tacky glue. I'm guarantee Roots are going to have those. What I'm going to use for my cards and what I use all the time is my double-sided tape. If you guys don't know what double-sided tape is, it's basically a tape that's sticky on one side. You peel off the white side in the particular in this roll, and it's sticky on the other side. If you would like to make your cards look dimensional, and I will show different ways and stuff like that, double-sided foam tape. If you don't have these to hand, don't worry guys, you can just use cardboard, and I will show you that method as well. So who doesn't like a good bit of recycling and reusing? So what I have to hand for to start off with is this card blank, and if you don't have card blank, you can just make your cards out of paper, or not paper such because it's a bit flimsy, but card, any colour, any size, don't matter. It's just if you do it by card, you have to obviously make the envelopes, and that's not the easiest thing to do. So hopefully you have loads of these. Also, what you would need is colourful paper. I'm just going to show you this in particular. Obviously, you've got what you've got there. See, on this booklet, it's quite handy because I've got a piece of paper that I use for background. I also got these things that are called toppers, and the wording that is now upside down is called sentiments. So let's get started, guys. So the first thing to do is make sure that your card, before you even get started, is the way you want to open your card. Because believe me guys, I have made the mistake of putting everything on. It all looks nice, I'm happy with it, and the card was like this, and who wants to open the card wrong way round? Also, if you don't want to have the card this way round, that's fine, where you can open it normally. You can also make your cards going like this and opening like that. Doesn't really matter. Just make sure you're happy with how it's going to open. Because believe me guys, it's an absolute nightmare. But if you do make that mistake, just open the card. When you're finished, obviously, when you realise it's the wrong way round, cut it off the front piece and stick it on another card. Not a problem, guys. Don't need to get frustrated because believe me, it's annoying. So I've got my card. I'm going to pick a piece of paper. It can be whatever you have. Floral, coloured cards, whatever you have. I'm just going to pick this one here, and for speedy purposes I'm going to use my double-sided tape. So I picked out this one here. So put on whatever glue or whatever you have, but for this video, and what I use all the time actually, I do find it's quite strong. But remember guys, when you're making your cards, there is no wrong or right way of doing it. We all got to learn, and we all learn differently at the end of the day. So as you can see, I'm just peeling off mine. That's giving me a bit of a struggle. And see, it's stucky, and now I peeled off the white. It's sticky again, so my paper should go on. So I'm just going to cover my card with my double-sided tape, and then I'll just come and show you what the next step is. So I have now peeled off my white off my double-sided tape, and now I'm going to get my piece of paper that I'm going to have as my background. So you're going to think I'm a bit mad when I do this. I'm just going over the top, making sure I've covered the whole card top to bottom. This will make sense, guys. Don't think I've gone mad. Put it straight over the top. Give it a good press down. If you're waiting for the glue to dry, please do that. You probably think I've gone mad, right? So for the perfect straight edges, every time, you're going to flip over your card, and now you're going to cut it off. Not the card itself, just the paper. So I'm getting a nice straight line. It's covered the whole card. Keep your scraps to the side, because I can show you what to do with those. So every time I'm going to get a nice clean cut, because the worst thing is to put on your paper and have it over the edge, or it's not as neat as you want it. So no worries, guys. Okay, so let me get rid of these, and then I'll flip my card over, and you will see absolute perfect. There we go. So now I'm going to choose a topper. I mean, whatever you have image wise. So let me just come back. Okay, so I have all these pieces here, all these different bits and bobs. I'm just going to do like a 2D card to show you, and then I will show you a 3D version of it, just so you get the concept. Also, when you do the 3D cards, make sure you don't go too in depth, because it won't go in the envelope, and then you've done all your hard work for nothing. So I'm just going to go through what I have. So I've got bits and pieces, I've got some words here, and just kind of play about what you have. So this frame actually comes off of mine, and then you just kind of place it about. You might want to put something behind to give it a bit of different look to it. You might not like that, so don't stick anything down until you are happy with your design. You might fancy something like this, and then just add something. So it's kind of just making like a dimension kind of, well, not just yet, and in the next second I'm going to show you the dimension, but like layering your picture, your card. So have a play, and when you're happy what you have. So I quite like this going like this. It's not dead straight. I'm sorry about the glare. I have got my lamp on, but so I quite like that. So this card will be flat, so I might put this here. So remember how the order goes. So put them to the side, move everything away so there's nothing else that is just going to be distracting. So I'm going to get my glue. I couldn't speak then. Get my glue, stick this on, and then I will show you what that looks like. So I've now stuck that on at an angle. Now, if you go over the edge, don't panic, guys. When you're finished and everything is dry, then just chop it off and it gives a different look to it. So I'm actually going to use glue. Probably what you guys are probably using as well. So I'm going to place it there. So it gives a different look to the card. And also I have this sentiment or words here. So I'm just feel like it's going to be here. Just kind of move it about like a jigsaw pieces, kind of where it's going to fit best. That's how I work with these cards. I'm just pressing mine down and I'm going to stick this on. And that is your first card done. Simple, nice design. You can make your cards as busy or as less as you want. Like I said, guys, there is no wrong or right way to do this. So that is my first card. I hope you keep your scraps to the side like I told you, because they will come in handy, because I'm sure you have to make a ton of cards. So I'm just going to get prepared to the next one. Okay, so I now have a different card, doesn't matter what colour. I have got my scrap pieces. I ended up with these 2 pieces. I'm sure you guys got some scrap pieces. So I'm just going to pick my background. So I chose this one. So I'm just going to skip the sticky process and I'll be back and show you to do a 3D card. So I have now done my background. So the scraps that you put to the side, I've actually got more because I didn't need all my paper. But you're going to think I'm a bit crazy. I'm going to rip one of the sides. Now, this is like a ripping technique. It just gives a bit of something else to the card, okay? So I'm just going to literally rip down the sides. Now, this is the cleaner rip. And I will show you what I mean in a second. So take it nice and easy. Doesn't matter if it's a mess because that's kind of the look you're going for. So it's kind of like not as messy as this side. Now if you want this like white kind of texture to, not texture but like different look to the card, you just, so I'm right-handed but it's the same for left-handers. Tear on the side that you want the white to show. See, a lot of people think this is, it was a mistake. No, I do these deliberately, guys. When I've got a bit of scrap paper, so it gives that bit something else to the card. So what you can do with this, if the print was going the other way, you can put it straight down the middle, like crossways. And then it gives like 2 parts of the card. It gives a little print through the middle and then you can add your bits on top. Or in my case, I'm just going to put it like this. So it's kind of another layer to the card, different print if this was a plain colour or whatever. Also, if you've got pieces like this, you can make little flags, and I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So I'm just going to cut this smaller. Doesn't have to be perfect. So to do these little pointed flags, I'm going to cut in the middle and then from each corner. Okay. And then it kind of makes this little flag type thing. Don't know how well you can see that because it was on white paper. So if I put this here, sorry, my camera was going blurry. Maybe I feel like I can put that there, and then it gives a little bit of different look to the card. Now, I'm going to stick my bits and pieces on, and then I'm going to show you how to do a 3D card. Actually, I'm going to do another video because this video is really long. So I'll see you in a sec, guys.